So this was the lady I'd drawn. I'll try and zoom in. And this was the information that I got, which is actually written on there, but you can't really see it. You can see. So if I get information, I write it on the picture. So I got May, can be short for Mabel. I'm very disturbed by the jagged patch I drew on the left side of her chest, which I assumed was a brooch. When you go to the comments to read the story, you will see why that is disturbing. On the programme I watched, it said she was almost blind. Water was relevant. I don't know if she had water retention, but apparently that area of Wales is well known for water sports. Psychic work is cryptic. Klaus turned out to be relevant because a German student was involved. 2 weeks was how long the trial went on. She may well have been a telephonist when she was young, but telephone was important because Crime Watch was involved and the German student phoned in. A telephonist would have taken the call. I thought 1926 was her birth year, but apparently not. It says her killer arrived early evening, so this could be the time he arrived, 7:26 p.m. 83 could be his or her door number. Door number was important due to him being her paper boy. I drew her with the coat, the right hair and cheeks. The glasses are slightly different. I even drew a mole on the left side of her face. It's just in the wrong place. The earrings are almost identical. What's disturbing is the jagged mark I drew over her heart. He tried to R.I.P. her heart out. Comment. It's from my friend. You did a surprisingly accurate drawing of her, right down to the wound on her chest. So, let's go back. Now, this is the lady on the crime programme. Mabel, the name on my art is May. And her name was Mabel Lation. You can see that the date this was recorded was this afternoon. So it says here, recorded, is that 3 p.m? Saturday the 6th of the 7th, 2019. She has the right hair and cheeks just slightly different, glasses and coat. My friend said, you got the earrings right too. So I didn't notice that before. My friend said, I wonder if she also had that style of coat in her wardrobe that she wore frequently. The collar and buttons are pretty specific style that you don't see often. It's kind of old-fashioned. I said yes, on the TV programme they showed her wearing a very similar coat, but I forgot to get a picture. I need the comments because I had all the proof. Here we go. On my art, you see the name May. Her name was Mabel. On 25th November 2001, with crime tape surrounding a modest bungalow in the Welsh village in, I'm not even going to pronounce that, in North Wales. Police told Curious Media the devil has been to Anglesey. The home that had now become a crime scene was that of 90-year-old widow Mabel Lation. And here's her house, the crime scene. There's another picture of her, which is also like my drawing. This is the person who did it. The utter scumbag, excuse me, but that's just lowest of the low. That's just more information. On my art, you can see the word Klaus. Psychic info can be very cryptic. I believe this was informing me of the German girl. On my art, you see 2 weeks, which I assumed was to do with hospital, but it's obviously to do with the trial. German exchange student who was in Anglesey before the murder, and I got to know Hardman. I can't remember what this German exchange student was about, but anyway, after a 2-week trial. This is why I find the jagged patch I drew above her heart quite disturbing. And it says here, the removal of her heart. It's absolutely abhorrent. Is this what 1926 meant? As in 7:26 p.m. So I'd written 1926 on my psychic art. And we've got here early evening. Did have the exact time. My notes in full. Oh, I've already read that out. I think I've already read all that out. Another friend said, oh my God, your drawing is her exactly. I am gobsmacked, wow. And I said, horrific murder, sad face. I guess she came through to me because I deal with MUR-DER cases and I had not heard of this one. So she wanted me to watch the program about her. So, I mean, that completely freaked me out. I mean, could she look, excuse my speech, it's my autism, could she look much closer to her? Poor old lady, look at her. Can you see the earrings? How similar they are. That's not a very good picture, it's off the telly. But, yeah, the earrings were an almost identical match. Yeah, you can't really tell from the picture of the telly, but trust me, they are an almost identical match. And here is 30th of June when I posted the picture. I'm not the best at drawing faces, but you get the rough idea. Have added some old faces that were not claimed yet in the comments. No, wait a minute. Yeah, that's when I drew it. So anyway, that was quite freaky. But I've got a lot more psychic art on my Facebook. And I've had probably about 3 of them claimed in real life by people, and about 4 claimed when I've been looking up research. As I say, it doesn't happen often. So I hope you found that interesting.